You're in, right?
Yeah.
Because I'd rather have it snug.
You're gonna have to hammer my side in more.
Look at that. Beauty.
And it's not, it's big.
No, it's just the way it needs to be. Now, we don't have long enough lag screws to go into here, so we'll have to buy them, but in the meantime it's supported. It's not going anywhere. It's in there, kind of snug. I'll put the other one up, and then first opportunity, we'll pick up some long screws and anchor it into the stud back in here. And then the only other thing we'll have to do is put trim all the way around. We'll have a nice wide frame around this opening. What do you guys think? And I'm glad somebody made a comment, left a comment about this, and I was aware of it, but I was working with what I had on hand. It was a spur of the moment kind of project, as we put it on the title, on our description of the last video. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I just wanted to get it done. But we did add all of this extra support. It's all treated lumber, so it's very, very strong, very durable. So this is a very solid, heavy post that all three of them that we're putting in. And of course these 2x4s that I had on, behind here are also treated. So everything's very strong, and it will get covered up anyway. So we're not gonna be. This is not finished. There will be future videos coming up in the next few weeks where we'll get everything done. I still have to finish the bathroom, so we'll have more on that. And then eventually, once we get done with the interior work, we'll see about finishing our addition there, our little sunroom. But you know, we're doing what we can when we can, as we can. So you know, it might not be like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We do it, we'll get it done, but that's why sometimes we can't get everything finished right there and then. So we get on another project or two just to, you know, keep busy, keep things moving. We don't want to just, you know, not be able to do anything. There are other things that I need to do around here, around our farm. Before I get too far ahead of myself, let me go ahead and grab that other 4x4s and put it up on here. corner nice and strong. Get all that wire around that. This is not the correct fencing for containing goats, but it is the cheapest fencing that we found. It's like 330 feet for, I don't know, $150, $175, something like that. And you know, you can't beat that. And so we have to prioritize and try to budget so that we can do more things around our homestead, you know. Figures I have to hit a rock, right? They appear to be enjoying it. A whole new space, more level, bigger, and we've only gone this far, but we're going to go further. We're going to open it up even further in the future. We have to get more T-posts, more fencing, but we had just enough to be able to do this and reinforce the fence for the male goats. We doubled up on it, and we're going to be moving them as well, so they're going to be going back in through here, so they'll have all of this in here too.
Right, and we'll have a buffer
Roam
of
around.
like 4 feet between this fence and the boy fence. I think we got happy goats.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's like, this is hers. She's queen of the bed.
That one's what we call the cow, because it looks like a little cow, black and white. And it's a he, you know, but he was fixed. And that one too, he's a boy, but he's fixed. That's why they're able to stay with the females, because we took care of that part. And but yeah, the cow there, the black and white one's a little special. And it's a fainting goat, and it's pretty funny when he freezes up and falls over like booing.
The best is when he gets stuck and he's like, I'm not gonna fall.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fall.
Right. See how nice and level it is on that side too. So you know we can
it's gonna be good. Well,
we can use that for the goats. Yeah. The boys will have all of that in there can be for the boys, and all of this in here. So yeah, that's great. It's excellent. And you know, making the most of what we have. We don't have 40, 50, 60 acres. We have just over 4 acres. More than enough to do the things that we need to do. Gardening, having farm animals. We're unrestricted, so we wanted it that way. That is why one of the things that was difficult with our low budget at the time when we were looking for property, we had to, you know, make some decisions and prioritize on things that were important to us. And one of the things that was most important to us was being unrestricted, not having anybody telling us what to do on our property, and within limits, because you know there are codes in our state. So, but within limits, we try to do everything within the sizes that we are allowed without pulling permits, and so that's how we do it. But yeah,
I love it. I think
it looks great. The fence is pretty taut, considering I did it all by hand, and there is a slope. You see, it starts at the corner over there and comes all the way around here. So they got quite a bit, but again, we will expand it.
Well, this is step 1 towards reclaiming that little area for our grounding and relaxing station.
Yes, because now once we do the new door for the chickens over there, and they'll be able to come out into the goat run over there on that side. And we'll have to see all of that later. It's hard to explain, but that's how we're going to do it. And then we'll have all of that area that was before until now for the goats will be for us.
It's going to be wonderful.
And the chickens too, they'll be on this side with the goats.
you, baby.
I love you too, baby. For better or worse, we have a gate.
It's great.
When we get a riding mower, I'll be able to get the mower through because it's plenty wide. We put a cross brace here, so it keeps it. Hopefully, we'll keep it from bucking. And
now we'll be able to keep our orchard free from animals.
Right. Yeah. So another project done. We talked about closing our orchard in, and we did. Put a piece of fencing on this side, put a piece of fencing on that side, secured it to the posts. We put up our gate right here. Simple. Put a cross brace. Hopefully this will keep it from sagging. And these are all just 2x2s treated. This is a 2x4 right there. And this is a landscaping post that we used to anchor our brackets, our hinges. So, and then I had to join these together with some wire because they're 2 feet each, and I made the gate the distance that I needed it to reach the other side here. So I wanted to make sure I had it even, so I left like a 2-inch gap or so, 1.5 inches in between the two, and then tied it together with wire. I secured it here as well, and I have to put a couple more, put one more piece of wire right there. Yeah, it's nice. And now all of this is separate, so the dogs can't get in here. Farm animals for sure, because they'll eat all of our fruit trees, right, Pink? And so the chickens now come out of there. We put a pallet in front of their opening because the goats keep sticking their heads in, and it scares the chickens and they won't come out. But they'll get used to it. They just have to get used to it. And some of them will stay in with the rooster because he's not coming out, and he will. So just give him time. But we closed that hole there, which led to the old run. So now they have no choice but to come out here and roam all in through here, all the way down to the end there. And yeah, they look happy. They're eating their bark. They love that bark. What do you think, chicken? You like your new run?